It's time to learn, repair, and maintain everything coffee. Instructional videos brought to you by WholeLatteLove.com.
Hi, I'm Todd with Whole Latte Love. Today we're going to take a look at the Profitec Pro 700. We're doing this because it's my favorite machine in the price range, and I want to show you what it's all about so you can share the fun. So we're going to show the inside and the outside.
You gonna start outside?
Yeah, let's start with the outside.
Okay.
Okay. Well, just kind of look at it. You see how pretty it is.
It really is.
Actually, to me it looks solid, and it is solid. I like what they do is they put the two pressure gauges and the PID display down low, not up high. So you're not just looking at that. You look at the rest of the machine, the way the whole thing is designed. You notice it's relatively squared off here, and look at these steam valves. These are specially made to blend in with the unit.
You got the square on the valves, kind of matches the square on
all highly polished. These are chrome-plated brass, and these are commercial valves. These are not just pretty valves.
We're gonna take a look inside of those.
Yep, that'll be the fun part.
Yep.
And then look at the housing. These are welds. They're all polished just right. Beautiful down the sides here. Let's take a look over here. You have this tray here to raise your cups up for your espresso cups, so your espresso doesn't fall too far. Very finely made. And we have a drip tray here.
Incredible fit on these things.
Yes.
Really.
Yep. And look at the way the corners are all done. These are perfect.
Everything's rolled nice.
Yep.
We really notice the inside of those, even these seams in here.
Yep, we're all down in here, yep.
Especially finished. You don't see that on many machines at all.
And they put these stainless steel slides on here so that fits in real nice, just like that.
Doesn't scratch.
And when it goes forward, it drops down, locks into place.
Nice.
This is for your drain line. You pull this, undo this nut here, this opens up, and your water would drain through there. And then I'm gonna grab one of the accessories that comes with this little plastic drain pan here, nuts and bolts onto here. And then you can hook your drain line up to that. You can go to Home Depot or your local hardware store to fit a flexible line of whatever you need for length.
And you can orient that.
Yeah, face back if you want to,
or
face to the right.
And it's got all the hardware comes with that for that.
Yep, all the nuts and bolts.
Beautiful.
It better come with the nuts and bolts. Let's see what we got here. We got a no burn steam wand, and the way that works is we have a piece of Teflon tube inside. Now, you can't see it from here, but there's a little rubber O-ring inside here that seals up against this Teflon, so you don't get steam leaking back up. Some no-burn steam wands, they can get pretty warm. You know, you're gonna get some heat on it eventually, but it's not bad.
Right.
And you got a no-burn hot water wand here too. And I'll put this in real quick. No, got more stuff I want to show.
Yeah.
No-burn hot water wand here. And this seems kind of silly, but one thing we really like, yeah, I know. I like the hot water wand.
I like the hot water.
But because look at where the water comes out of it. It comes straight down. Some of them, they spray off to the side. It kind of makes a mess.
Right.
So yeah, it sounds silly, but I like the one. And also, that's no burn.
You can hold that while you're
even while you're doing it.
Yep.
Okay, that's enough excitement with that. Let's go over here. Now we have a switch here that turns on and off the steam boiler. So if you don't want the steam boiler to operate, you flip the switch, and then what happens is this orange light goes off over here. And you can operate on brew boiler only.
So if you're just doing espresso, you can shut the steam boiler right off if you want.
And there's no preheating from the steam boiler to the brew boiler, so you don't have to worry about temperature stability.
Gotcha.
And if you want to do a waterline connection, set that over to there, and you can do waterline. It bypasses the reservoir float and magnet.
Right.
And I'll show you a little later, but what's really nice about that also is there's no solenoid valves that are controlled by that. When you set that the waterline connection, that only changes the water reservoir settings.
Okay.
Okay. It doesn't click a solenoid valve that switches the machine from reservoir to waterline. So it's just a manual valve that does that.
And why is that important?
Less trouble.
Less trouble.
That's really
less parts.
Yeah. No reason to add that solenoid valve in. When you get a manual valve, it's foolproof.
Gotcha.
I like foolproof.
Yeah.
Okay. This comes off. If for some crazy reason you have a little height issue by about an inch or so, take these screws off, and this cup rail can come off.
Okay.
Okay. And your water reservoir just slides right down inside here, like this. And you see that little black piece? There's your magnet. As the water goes down, that'll lower.
And that's how it senses it.
Yeah, there's a sensor. We'll see that in a minute. Nice stainless steel piece here for the water socket. It fits down in here.
Just nice little quality touches. I mean, real workmanship on this machine.
It's beautiful. Yeah, E61 brew group.
Yep.
Rest of the accessories, we got a double shot portafilter and a single shot portafilter it comes with the appropriate baskets. Stainless steel back flush disc, and the obligatory plastic tamper. Okay,
that comes with like every machine, right?
Exactly.
But
well,
there's a but with this one,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. What's nice about it is the right size, so it gets you by. Okay, it fits in good, and it's smooth. There's no seams on it, so you can use it.
Yeah.
But obviously, you're going to want to get something a little bit better down the line.
Right.
It's more fun.
But it's passable.
Yeah, fits your hand really good.
Yeah.
Other accessories you can get bottomless portafilters.
So that doesn't come with the machine.
Correct.
But
like here's a Rancilio one that'll fit.
okay.
Then we have an ECM one, really nice handle on that. And then here's the Profitec one.
Okay.
Again, so they all fit in there.
So whichever sort of bottomless portafilter you want,
Yeah.
of those three will fit.
Exactly. Okay. Really nice quality gauges.
Yeah, we did a video on those.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, yes, we did. Even a video, if you ever want to replace them, a video that shows how to replace those if you ever had to. We're trying to make these machines so they're user serviceable.
Gotcha.
That's really important to us. Because when you have a machine at home, you want to make sure that, well, if something goes wrong with it, you may not want to send it in. I mean, they're heavy. I guess you could say they're delicate. They can get damaged. And it's a pain in the butt, and then you're down without the machine. And you don't have service people everywhere to work on these things. So what I really like about this machine is its serviceability. Customers can do a lot of repairs if they want to, and we can walk you through it. To kind of give you an example here.
So this is the back end of the machine.
Yeah.
You've taken the cover off.
Exactly. Okay, first let's go through the parts and pieces.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you know what everything is here. Here's your steam boiler. 2-liter steam boiler, very large, and a 3/4 liter brew boiler. And they have this nice foam insulation. Notice the quality, how it fits on there. You see that? And I have the boilers over. Yeah, I know. I want to show you these. Look at the quality on this. Look at the welds on here. That's beautiful.
That's really, most machines, the boilers, you're not going to see them
Yeah, they're not going to be this.
quite that refined.
Yeah, they're not going to be. And then here's your brew boiler.
These are stainless.
Stainless steel. Now it's nice if you ever have to change a heating element. Three nuts. Well, you got a gasket on here, which I don't have with us, but 3 nuts and bolt it right on.
So easy.
Very
easy
simple.
to work on.
And again, if you want to diagnose these, we'll have a diagnosis video on this, and then we can walk you through that over the phone.
Sure.
We can help you. Okay. Now, so let's see what else we got. Let's take a look at this. Take a look at this side over here.
The Gicar.
Yeah, Gicar. Gicar's been doing this. They're the primo manufacturer of electronic freezing machines. This first one here, all this one does is send power to the PID up front. That's its job. That's right over here, yep.
Right there. Yep.
Okay. This one over here does everything else. It checks all the sensors to make sure you have water in the steam boiler, starts and stops the pumps. So this is the brains of the operation. Up here you have 2 static relays because you have a dual PID. One will control the steam boiler, and the other half of it controls the brew boiler.
And then, so on the display here,
Yeah.
so when you're seeing that dot, that's when it's actually sending power to.
Yep.
And we're alternating between what temperatures there.
Correct. We got 255 and 199. 199 for the brew boiler, 255 or 54 for the steam boiler. And that little dot, when it goes on, it's just ping, sending power to the boiler.
And when you pull a shot, you get a shot timer there as well,
Yeah,
right?
we'll show you that.
Yeah.
So raise the lever up. Okay,
And then you get a little timer.
you got it.
Beautiful.
Okay, back into here. Okay, the way the water flow goes on this, the water goes from this up to your reservoir. I took this off ahead of time, but this fits in here. Water reservoir fits there.
And that
Goes onto there. Okay. Here's your wires that go to your sensor, which is right there. Okay, so the water either comes from the reservoir through this tube, or from here where your water line hooks up. You just move the lever over this direction for the reservoir, and that direction for the water line.
And that connection, that water line, that's like on a swivel, so that can go any direction you want.
Exactly.
Nice.
Pretty smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the water comes out of there, goes over to your inlet of your pump, through your Fluidotech pump, very high quality pump, commercial quality, and out to here, and that goes your pressure gauge, brew pressure gauge there. And then this goes over to this T, and this directs the water. Controls, this is kind of like a flow control unit here.
Okay.
This side is open, goes right up into the brew boiler. This side goes through a two-way solenoid valve, and this is your fill for your steam boiler.
Okay.
We'll keep going on this part
Okay.
since we're at it. Your high pressure relief valve. If the machine overheats, this will blow off a little bit. This is a very high quality unit. Here's your vacuum relief valve. A little bit of water will come out of here when the machine starts heating up the steam boiler. Like a little steam spits out, releases the pressure.
Now, on some machines, that just kind of
Goes inside the machine.
goes inside the machine.
Yeah, exactly. It was a standard way. The Italians were doing it for years. And now they put this tube on, so it actually goes down towards the front of the machine.
And it ends up coming out.
Right through here. So you see a little sputtering coming out of there as the machine heats up. That's perfectly normal.
Gotcha.
Okay, here's your fill probe. Water fills up. When it gets high enough, hits that probe, that shuts off the pump and closes the solenoid valve. Both machines, both boilers rather, have high limits with manual reset high limits. You get a little button in the center, and just push on that. If the thing ever turns off, just come in here, push those two down, push these two down.
That resets everything.
And it resets them. If for some crazy
That
reason
would
it
trip
overheats.
if something went over temperature.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, or sometime maybe in shipping from the bouncing around.
Gotcha.
Now, the machines may bounce around in shipping, but the way they're designed, these machines, they ship very well.
They got that solid frame right
Yeah.
front to back.
Yeah, very
so-
heavy duty. It's all goes all the way through, and we pack them real good. We've been doing this for years. We know how to
Right.
pack them, so you're not going to have damage unless UPS really goes nuts on it.
And then there was something we worked with Profitec on, right?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for
With
mentioning.
the
The machines come with these wing nuts. They hold down the pump for shipping, so it doesn't move at all. When they first got them, they didn't have this, so we actually had to drill out and tap the frame for the pump and bolt it down ourselves. Then
so it wouldn't jiggle in shipping kind of thing.
Exactly, and couldn't do any damage. So we got Profitec, asked them to do it, and they came up with this little way of doing it, which is fantastic.
That's nice. We have that relationship with Profitec where we can see something and talk to them and make a change like that.
Yeah, we were the first one to bring the machines in, and so they work well with us, which is nice. They listen. They're a good manufacturer.
Yeah.
They're a great manufacturer. Okay, now if you have the machine at home and something goes wrong and you want to be able to send a part into us, I just wanted to give you a quick demo to show you how easy it is. Let's say you have a leak through this or the solenoid valve is not working. You can get here, you can just take this nut off here, take that out, a nut behind it, and take the solenoid valve apart and clean it. If you want to send this unit in, that's also pretty easy to do. What we can do is,
So rather than sending in this huge machine, which is some shipping and all that, you could potentially easily take parts off and send those for service if you didn't want to do it yourself.
yeah, this is not for everybody.
Right.
But if you're the kind of person, I'm not going to say guy,
Oh, good for you.
kind of person that wants to get in here and work on it, you can't. So you just, I know it's not the most exciting part of the video for a lot of people, but
But a demo, I mean, this machine is just one of the easiest machines to work on, right?
Exactly.
I mean, just because of the layout that they've used inside the machine.
yeah, because you can get at everything. It's all right here.
And we're talking layout, we're also talking about like where those electronics are located, how they're protected from heat and water. And,
Yep.
and those little details like that. A lot of thought behind the layout of this.
And we got the tech support people to help with it, which is crucial
They
too.
can always give us a call.
Yep. And just pull these wires off.
And there you go. I mean, was that about 30 seconds to get that off of there?
We got the whole thing off. And if you want, you can take this tube off here very easily. Just send this whole thing in and we can diagnose it for you.
And that weighs,
About
pound,
what a
tube?
portafilter is, about a pound.
yeah,
Yeah.
compared to the machine, which weighs, I don't know, 60 something.
Yeah, probably 60, 70 pounds.
Yeah.
And then you got the brew boiler. Let's say for some reason you got a bad heating element, or you think you do, and you want to send it in. Okay, pull those wires off. And here's my big old 17 millimeter. There it is. I'm sorry about that. Excuse me.
Oh, got it. Cool.
Yeah. There it is. The old 21 millimeter.
So when you open up other machines, you know, and we're not going to name any manufacturers, but they're just not nearly as easy to do this sort of thing with.
Yeah, this is laid out real smart. So you can get in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna slow down. I'm trying to rush here. This never works, you know.
There you go.
So this is a 21 millimeter. Hang on, let me get a little more. So just take those off, and then we'll, let's see which one we got. I'll just pull them both off to make it easier. Want to be quick because I know this video is getting long.
Well, you know, the machine really deserves this.
Yep.
It really, really does.
I think so. And then, oh, another cool thing, at least to me it's cool, is the bracket they use to hold these in place. Very, very solid. We'll get this out of here. That one. You get out of there. There she goes. Okay.
So, yep, of course, always a little water in there.
Okay. Now you can pull these off there and there. You can send the boiler in if you choose to. Or if you want to, you can get at the heating element.
And that's, you were talking just those 3 bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. I know you don't buy a machine thinking that you're going to want to take it apart and service it. But over time, something, you know, it could happen.
A lot of guys do. A lot of girls.
Yeah. So we want to make sure you can get in there.
Now we're going to take a look at that valve, right? That's.
Oh yeah, the steam valve. We mentioned over there how beautiful it is and its commercial quality. Kind of give you an idea here.
And now what makes these special is kind of the seat and stuff in there.
Yeah. We'll take a look at it over here.
Mm-hmm.
So it pulls up. There's a very large valve seat on this, and these are spring loaded. So that's the only amount of pressure you get on this. You don't have you're not screwing the valve seat in here real tight.
Just wears them quickly.
Exactly.
So this sort of arrangement is going to last a lot longer than typical.
Yep. Yeah. And if it does start to leak, if that valve seat over time it can't start to leak, you can get a little pick underneath there and pull that out, flip it over. Yeah. And it'll get you by till we get you another valve seat.
Beautiful.
Okay. Really nice quality valve. That looks like most of it. Oh, water.
We're going to talk about water because you invest in a machine like this and you want good tasting coffee and you want to take care of your machine.
Yeah, you want it to last.
You want it to last?
Yeah, we like the BWT. The Best Max is an excellent filter. What this one does, this removes all the scale that's going to cause problems, but adds
takes out all those minerals.
Yeah, but adds a little magnesium back in to keep your flavor. Because if you don't have any minerals in the flavor, it's not going to be good.
Right.
You know, you don't want to use anything that moves like reverse osmosis. Well, that
you don't want actually perfectly pure water.
No, you do not. Now the machine comes with this tube, this stainless steel braided tube here.
For plumbing it.
For plumbing it. Yep. So this goes down to the bottom of the machine. Just screws right on there, real nice. Okay. And it comes with this is a 3/8 BSP, which is what they use on the espresso machines right from Italy and other areas. And this fitting is designed to work perfectly with that, so you don't need any adapters. So that'll go on there. Then you can buy a hose set.
Which we sell.
Which we sell, yep. And that fits again right on there, perfect. And just run this underneath your sink, and this is a standard American fitting.
Okay.
So that'll hook up pretty easily.
And then there's a couple accessories, maybe. Oh, there's
a little fun options for your engineer type people. This a little flow meter in there measures how much water goes through it, and you can set this so it'll tell you based on your water hardness and everything
when to replace it.
When to replace it. Yep.
Okay.
And there's a little flush if you want to remove the air. You don't need this, but it's kind of nice. Yeah. So when you change this filter, you get a little bit of air in there.
You're not going to end up with air in
exactly,
the machine,
which is not a big deal.
Yeah.
And
those are nice. So there's the filter itself.
Yep. So the filter, when you pull it off, it shuts off. So you don't have any water coming out.
No leak.
Exactly. Just screw no one in.
And you're good to go.
No flushing necessary. You're ready to rock and roll.
I like that bracket because it can mount, that way or hanging down.
Yeah, correct. And then based on your water hardness setting, you have a setting here. You can change this accordingly.
So you're not using more filtering than you really need.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
you're going to get the proper amount of minerals and different
Our
things.
filter will last a little bit longer.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Mark. Do you think we covered everything?
You know, were you going to do a little steaming demo to wrap us up?
Yeah. Forgot steaming. That's
We
really
do have
important.
some milk sitting over here,
Yep.
so we might as well.
Yeah. Did we talk about the steam tips yet?
Yeah. Well, we talked. Yeah, 8.5
Okay.
millimeter, but you've got
Yeah.
the other ones.
Those
there.
there's an extra bar 2-hole,
Yep.
an extra bar 1-hole. They both work very good for this.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has their preferences, what they like to do. So we just want to kind of show you, not a long demo on steaming, just kind of what the pressure's like, so you have an idea. That's really important if you're going to be making cappuccinos or lattes. This is a 12-ounce pitcher. I normally like to fill it up right below where the spout comes in. Okay. Well, I should make a mess over here, didn't I? Same as it ever was.
That's you, Todd.
Okay. See the rotation of that?
Yeah, that's got some power.
Yeah, it's got good power. 4-hole tip works really nice. Okay.
That's beautiful.
Yep. And
Oh, where's your rag?
yeah, it's around here someplace, I know. Oh well.
You would always wipe that, and there you go.
That's fine.
And you can do that because it's a no burn.
Yeah, exactly. Tip does get hot though.
Yeah.
But I can't scream on video.
Nice.
Okay. I guess that's kind of about. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We got one more thing to show you.
One more.
And I want to show you one more thing. I want to show you the accuracy of the machine for temperature control. We have the SCASE device here, set for 200. Raise the lever up and you can.
This is super accurate temperature measurement.
Yeah, really close. You can see that?
So you're within half a degree.
Within a half a degree.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
That sounds like good espresso.
Yep, as long as you do everything else right.
There you go.
You're golden. Fantastic. Okay, well then I'm Todd with Whole Latte Love, and that is my view of the Profitec Pro 700.
Hey, why not subscribe now for easy free access to more videos on everything coffee, brought to you by WholeLatteLove.com.